Soldado killed. Soldado killed.
Hi Marshies, it's me Sis, and just a few notes before we get started on the paint shop. The paint shop is limited to different guns and how the guns look like. The surfaces of the different guns can impact the design of the paint job that you do. So that's kind of weird. I might have like a vote of your favorite gun, so that gun will appear more often than the others. Today we'll be working on the Kudo. It's one of my favorite submachine guns, and I feel like the surface of it for the paint shop is fairly visible, so you could see more of the design, and I like that. I actually like the Weevil a little bit more, but you can't see too much of the design, so that's unfortunate. So we'll work on the Kudo. As you can see on this screen on the right side, like there's like that death design. I think that's going to be the new emblem. So it's like a really huge emblem. I've seen it come up when you die on the bottom right of the screen. Right now I think it's tied to your specialist. I'm not 100% sure on this. It's just like a little speculation. If it's that big, I'm super excited for emblems. The emblem creator right now is locked for the beta. It'll be out for the full game in November, so we'll see how that looks like. But the whole paint job thing, the paint shop, it seems a little iffy for my channel. I might make those like maybe once a month or maybe once a week, because they're so difficult and they mostly apply to one gun. So, you know, I don't know how to like please everyone by just applying it to one gun. I don't want to do it for every single gun. That would be just incredibly tedious and difficult. Okay, so we'll go into the paint shop so you guys can see what it looks like. So here it is. It looks like we have a gunsmith. As you can see on the paint shop though, it looks like the clips or whatever magazines, I'm not sure what they're called. They're orange. So it looks like you could do more to your gun than just the sides, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's a gunsmith option. I don't know. That's locked. Here we have the emblems. See, there's like that same design, so I really do think emblems are massive and they go up by your name like that, and I'm just so excited for that. The calling cards are locked and your clan tags are locked. So let's do the paint shop. We're gonna do the Kuda. Here's the Weevil. It's my favorite. It has really low damage, but the fire rate is high. It's basically the P90X or P90. But the Kuda's surface area for the paint shop is just so much better. I heard that the Razorback was good as well, but again, the surface of it for the paint shop is just not too good. These are just some tests that I did just to see how it looks on the gun. Nothing special. So we're gonna start, and we're going to make like a dollar looking design, and I don't think I've seen anything like this before. I've seen some paint shop tutorials already, and it's just like a logo with the same color background. Like, good job. It's very simple. And I want to kind of like break that simplicity barrier with these designs, make your gun look really cool. Alright, I have no idea how I'm gonna start this. I'm completely doing this for the first time, so this design, we're gonna just pick a square and then enlarge it, fill the entire side of the gun. Let's pick a color. Alright, I think that's good. I don't think you could add the colors to your favorites, which is weird, so we'll see how we could work with that. The other thing is like the color on the screen here, like on the bottom where it shows the color that you're making, is definitely darker than it is on the gun, and that's kind of like frustrating how it doesn't match up too well. So again, things might change from the beta, so if this isn't the same, try to work with it. Alright, let's do 5, 6, 3 for the colors. That looks pretty cool. And then set that. That looks it looks like money already, look at that. Okay, now we're going to let's work on the designs first, like the background designs of everything. Actually, let's set a circle just to set the background. Alright, so we'll set this up somewhere over here. That looks pretty cool. Let's lower it a little bit because of the obstructions from the gun right there. Don't worry about the color for that for now. It's just to set where we're looking at. Okay. We're gonna design the outside of this circle. This is gonna be interesting. Let's select this weird little circle-y thingy. Can we do the outline? Toggle outline. Squares to toggle outline. Okay, that looks bad. Let's do just the regular. We're just gonna border it. It's gonna look a little bit weird, but we'll see how it turns out at the end. Copy, paste. Same buttons for the copy and paste as in Advanced Warfare. Again, we're going just for like a general appearance, nothing too detailed. I'm sure it'll look better in game. Try to like shift the shapes so they're all like the same spacing apart to make things look symmetrical. Alright, I'm not sure how to link layers now. It shows at the right of the screen, the top right, it says layers used and linked layers. I don't know how to link them. It used to be up on the D-pad for Advanced Warfare, and I'm pressing that and nothing's happening. There's no like direction on how to use it on the screen or anything, so that's a little bit weird. Let's copy one more and paste it right over here. We need some kind of like little fancy swirlies for outside of the circle. I'm liking this one, but it might only be for part of it. Let's see how this works. Let's rotate it all the way around and set it kind of like that. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Okay, we don't need it for the bottom side since it gets cut off, so that's handy. Let's use this cute little thingy, flintlock. I flipped it, but I'm not sure if that was necessary. Yeah, flip it. I'm skewing it vertically up and down. And we're just gonna like make that fancy swirly thingy that we just used into like a curve around the circle that we used. Right now it looks kind of sloppy, like you can't see the previous layers. Let's see if we could fix that though, with like all the colors and all that later on. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. Let's copy that fancy swirly thingy, paste it. Let's see what we can do with the skewing. Okay, I'm liking this. Enlarge it a little bit. Put it like right over here. Okay, copy and paste. Flip it. Rotate it. Put it right here. Kind of angle it a little bit. And now we're gonna look for another shape. Some kind of weird shape. I really like all the shapes that they gave us. I'm not sure if there's gonna be ones to unlock when the beta is over. We'll see about that. Let's try to use this. Let's see how this looks. Skew it. Okay, it's not looking too bad. Let's flip it. Looks kind of weird, but that's as close as we could get to the actual dollar. Oh, I flipped it again. Let's rotate it. Like that. Cool. Again, we're gonna fix the colors. Just don't worry about it for now. And also, I forgot to mention, pay attention, there's coordinates on the screen. Let's see if I could show you. We're gonna get a pattern here. I like this pattern. At the right side of the screen it says position X is -41, Y is -17, scale. It has the scale and everything, so you guys could copy that exactly and you'll have the same exact emblem or paint job that I do. So I thought that was really cool. I'd like to have like a nice textured background. Let's see if we could just do a carbon fiber texture to make it look a little bit better. So let's see, material picker. Hopefully it doesn't change the color. I think it just did. I like the carbon fiber texture for this. So we might just use that as like the more detailed part of the dollar. It looks like you can't really pick the color and the texture at the same time, which is weird. Alright, I see. Okay. We have to set the material and then let's shrink it a little bit. We'll set that and we'll go to a higher layer and block it off. There we go. And we'll select the dark green again. So color picker. Yeah, that looks nice. So I really like that. So let's select that. Let's add the border of the dollar with a rectangle. You could select a rectangle or square, doesn't matter, we're going to skew it. Okay, let's just, I like that. Alright. Again, I wish I could link the layers, but I can't quite find out how. If you guys do know how to, let me know. That'd be really helpful for all these tutorials and whatnot. Okay, I think we're going to start changing the colors. It's kind of bugging me now. So let's go to the circle, change that color. I'm gonna pick this light green that we started out with. I like this actually on the gun. So it's like that yellow second to the bottom. I hope it's not too yellow in the game. Right now on the screen it looks alright for me. If it's too yellow for you guys, you could always set it. So just changing all of the white layers to that light yellow. We're gonna add some cool details in here in a bit. Let's add the bottom of the one for the $1 type. No, not type, let's see here. Oh sweet, they have a diamond now. I'm sorry, I got hyped up about the diamond. And like I always wanted a diamond in Advanced Warfare emblemer problems. I think this should be fine. Let's see how this looks. We just need like the bottom of it. There you go. It's not bad at all. We're gonna make this that yellow color. Let's add the shape. The shape is always handy. In like every emblem editor since the beginning. Let's just skew it and kind of block out the right side. Alright, it looks like we're losing the top of the design, but don't worry about that, we'll fix that. Let's bring it to the third layer. Change the color to the bright yellow. Alright, and now we're gonna fix the designs here. Select layer 11, copy it. Let's paste it. Let's see how it looks with the outline. Square. Let's pick the color. The outline kind of is too strong for it, so we're gonna have to play around with that. Okay, so color mixer. We're doing that dark green color. We might even go a little bit darker. I like 220. Select that. Let's bring this one behind that design that we copied. Like so. And there you go. You can see it's popping out now. Looks kind of cool. Okay. Now we're going to copy. The other thing I don't like is that you can't see which layer you're selecting. Like, see, I have all these shapes and I can't tell which one's which when I'm over it because it doesn't like highlight like it used to. I think we're going to go with layer 8. It might be the wrong one, but we'll just rotate it, copy it, and paste it. Okay, it's not bad. And we'll turn this one a dark green as well. This one will be the lighter shade of the dark green, I think. Let's try that out. We might do the darker shade again, like 2-2. I like the 653. I don't even know if that was a first one. So for that, we're just gonna bring it back. Like so. And since we did that, we might actually take the curved rectangle form. Let's make it a little bit smaller to give that border, smaller border. Like so. It's not exact, but I think it's good enough for a paint job. You could always change it if you like. Let's copy that darker circle-y thing, layer 4. Let's copy that and just add a little bit more. Paste it. Let's put it up here so it's more round looking. And bring it back to layer 5 or so. Just so it's behind that circle. Let's do the half circle. Okay, let's make this one a dark green. Make it a little bit larger so it fits the scale of the outer circle, but leave like a little border for it. And now we're going to select it, go to color picker and hit square. Let's see what happens here. Alright, so let's just mess with the gradient settings. I think that looks kind of cool. We might make it darker though, so color 1. I feel like that's as dark as we could go, unfortunately. Color mixer. We could do 2-2. Yeah, let's do 2-2. Select it. Alright. We're only on layer 21, so we have a lot more to go. There's 64 layers, which is great. Let's set it there. Let's copy it and see what happens when you paste it. There you go. It makes it nice and dark. I'm going to skew it so it doesn't make it too dark in the middle. And apply it to the upper side of the previous half circle. And that looks cool. Let's copy layer 22 and paste it and put it on the bottom of the circle. Skew it a little bit. And I like that. I'm going to go ahead and copy layer 6 just to give it a nice border and paste it here. We could just go with black, I'm sure. Let's see here. Black looks nice, and then we'll set the outline like so. That looks nice. Okay, so now we're going to work on the pyramid part of it, Illuminati part of it, whatever you want to call it. So let's select the triangle. We're going to start with the base of the pyramid first. I hope this turns out well. It's turning out so far. I'm liking it. Okay, color picker. Let's make it the light yellow. Let's copy it and paste it and give it a darker outline just to make it pop. Let's see how that looks. We might have to make it one of those dark greens. I'll just make it black. The bottom of it has some shading, so we could just lower that triangle a little bit so the outline is thicker at the bottom. Now we're going to add one side of the pyramid to the left. Let's try this shape out. And color picker, let's just make it black because it's really dark. I'm really liking how it's turning out so far. So if you follow step by step and just look at the X and Y coordinates of the shapes that I place, you should be good and you should copy it exactly and you should be happy with it if you like it. Alright, that looks really cool. Let's just set that right here. And we're going to cut off the top of the pyramid, make it look like it's cut with a rectangle. Let's see here. We're going to have to match the shade. Oops, sorry about that. We're gonna have to match the shade of the background when you cut it. So rotate it. I'm just going to make it a different color so you guys can see it. Let's make it blue. And we're basically gonna follow the contour of the gun right there. You can see it's highlighted. Now let's go to the color picker. I feel like the light yellow. Alright, that'll work for now. Let's just do the color mixer and make it slightly darker to blend in and make it look like the top of the pyramid is off. It's levitating magically. Again, I don't like how it looks lighter on the gun than it actually is. It's kind of misleading. Okay, I like that. So 85, let's just like even out the numbers. 85, 80, and 50. That looks good. Set that. Okay, now we're going to add like a bottom border of the Illuminati part. Let's skew that. Make it nice and thin. And we'll just make it black. Make it pop. Like so. Illuminati symbol's kind of like glowing. Let's see if they have a cool glowing like effect here somewhere. I would like to take care of that with like one layer. So we might be able to use this for a couple layers. Might get cut off. Let's see here. It has like these rays coming out of it. Let's just try a mixture of these splat type symbols. Let's move it behind the triangle. Looks kind of messy, but I don't mind that too much. Color picker, let's pick the light yellow. Actually, I'm gonna pick, let's see how white looks like. I like white better. Let's rotate it a bit. That looks cool. I think that's fine, honestly. And now we're gonna add the like inner eyeball. Since it's so small, we don't need too much detail, so it shouldn't take up too many layers, which is awesome. And let's see here. I like this shape. Let's just add this for the bottom of the eye, the bottom shadow. Color picker. Color mixer, let's make it really dark. 2-2. If you want, you could probably go black with it. I'm sure that won't change it too much. Let's just add that like right here. Skew it a little bit. That looks alright. Now we're going to need... Let's just select an oval. Where's the circle at? I'm going to make this black just to make it visible. Skew it. It's gonna be thin. Let's make it a little bit thicker. That looks good. Let's copy it and paste it. Select the lighter yellow. And we're just gonna make that eye shape. Just kind of play with it until you like how it looks. Alright, and then copy and paste. Select black. I'm going to make it more of a circle. Like that. Copy, paste. Light yellow. Give it some highlights to the pupil area. Like that. Now we're going to add like the eyebrow with this shape. Let's turn it black. I'm just going to use black for all the dark colors on the pyramid eye. Like so. Alright, now there's going to be some more details to the pyramid. Let's see how we could do that with some of these patterns. I feel like that would be handy. I really like this pattern. It looks busy enough to kind of give it some cool details. Let's just see how this looks. That's looking really nice. So let's just shrink it. I don't want it to stick out too much at the edges. It doesn't matter if it does a little bit. You can't really tell. So let's just... That looks fine. Looks fine to me. I'm going to add a triangle to the bottom right to give it some dimension. Right over here somewhere. I'm just gonna select black and change the opacity. So, color picker, opacity. %85 looks okay. Alright, and I'm going to look for another shape here. Let's do the half circle and skew that and put it onto the left side of the triangle, the eye triangle. Select black and change the opacity. Alright, I think that looks pretty sick. Pretty sick, man. Alright, let's see here. There's like a banner below it. Let's just go all out and make this ultimately detailed. Heck yes. So here's the banner of awesomeness. Let's make this the light yellow. Copy it, paste it. Let's go behind that layer and make it black and make it pop a little bit more. Like so. Copy this one, paste it, put it on the right side. Rotate. Gosh darn it. Okay. And do the same thing to make it pop. Go a layer behind it, turn it black, and just move it down. Alright, we still have a lot of layers, so that's awesome. I don't want to do any of the lettering, the Inuit, whatever that says. Septus, I don't know. I feel like that's too much detail. If you want, you could add it. I don't know if there's enough layers. I'm sure there's enough. But I'm gonna add more of like the fancy curlies. There's some here at the banner, so let's just skew this. Can't really see it. Turn it black. I actually just like it like that. And copy, paste, flip it, put it on the right side. And there you go. I really like how it looks already. We could still add detail though, so let's see here. Let's add some patterns maybe. Let's just try... Let's try this somewhere. Let's see if this will like break up this area a little bit more. Let's turn it black so it's not too light. I'm just kind of going over those circles and adding texture. Hopefully this will look good in game. Trying my best. Alright, so we still have 12 more layers. Awesome. Let's select all like the swirly thingies on the left side of the circle with the pyramid and all that good stuff. Let's select those and just give it a little bit of a pop. Where are they? See, again, I'm not sure which one's which. Let's try this one. Paste it, turn it black. There we go, that's good. Let's move it below the initial layer. kind of enlarged it and moved it a little bit to the right. I don't know if that will be visible in game or not. Let's copy it and do the same for the bottom. So let's flip it and rotate it. Let's kind of like move it right there. Again, you have the coordinates. Let's do something cool here to the left side and make it kind of like a 3D emblem. Let's place this rectangle right here to the border. Color picker, let's select black. And add a gradient to it. And then, let's see here. Rotate gradient. Let's see if we can just flip it. So set that. And then flip. Alright, so it's like the darker part is by the dollar. I'm gonna edit that a little bit more. Let's go to 25. I like that. So it looks like it's kind of popping off the gun too. Sweet. That's looking pretty cool. Let's just add some more detail. Let's go add a part of the 1. The O for the 1 right here. So color picker. I'm just going to select black. You could select a dark green if you like. I'm kind of using the obstructions of the gun design as my advantage right here, to my advantage. So you could kind of see like the center of the O, and it kind of cuts at the right places. Let's see if there's like a good design here that we could. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's just do that and turn that light yellow, and it blends right in. Perfection. Love it. Let's see if we could toggle the outline actually. That's even better, but something weird happened. Ew. What is that? Let's see if we could rotate and get rid of that. You can't. It's one of those weird glitches from the good old days. It's okay. Let's just keep it as like the thick outline. And then let's add the inner part of the O. Again, I'm going as detailed as possible because we can. Voila. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know what you think, but I think it looks sweet. Let's do more. Let's set the number 1. So let's see, in order to do this, we'll do select the rectangle. I keep doing that by accident, sorry. Let's see. Select the rectangle, shrink it, or skew it. Let's put it kind of like right here, and we'll add that bottom like we did on the top. Where is that shape? There it is. Like so, and then we'll add like this pointy thing. I think this is going to be good for the top part of it. Make this bottom pop out more. Should match the top part. Skew it. I like that. And we're going to turn that light yellow. And that looks sweet. let's see if we could start the writing of one over that one. So type, let's just select this type. It doesn't have to be the same as on the actual dollar, obviously. Color picker, let's just select a black for now, and then copy and paste it, and select a light yellow, and move it up left. Let's actually make this O more flat. There you go. Let's just fix this here. And then let's select O. Let's just copy this O, the black one, paste it, and then set it in a change triangle. Select N. Okay, so that's the left side of the gun. Congratulations. I think it looks okay. It was my first time trying this type of emblem. It's really detailed. It's kind of crazy. For the right side of the gun, you could probably do the same thing. If you want the right side of the gun, let me know in the comments below and I'll do it for you. This is really weird because this is such a long tutorial for the left side only. You could probably just make it like the dark green color, add the textures if you want. You could literally copy the coordinates, I'm sure, and just put it on the other side, and I'm sure that will look fine. For the top part, maybe the money symbol, whatever you like. So let me know in the comments if you do want the other side of the gun to make it a little bit different, make it money related, make it Illuminati related, whatever you'd like. So I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. It was a voice tutorial. I'm not sure if I'll continue it like that. If you do like that, let me know. It has the coordinates for you, so I feel like that's self-explanatory, but I'm experienced and I know some of you aren't, so just let me know if the voice helped or if it was bothersome or whatever. This is new. It's completely new to my channel, so just let me know what you guys think. It might change because it's the beta, so there might be different shapes, there might be different commands, different buttons do different things, whatever. So we'll see how that goes. Again, there's going to be an emblem editor, so it's separate from this. Hopefully it's going to be 64 layers since it's a lot larger. I think that's the emblem. It's like a giant rectangle, and I can't wait to try that out when the game actually comes out. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And thank you all for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day. Bye! It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I can't find anybody. Where's a human? There's a human. Guys, look it. Guys, look.